Welcome to Profiting Forex Trading. I'm glad to come your way again today. Hope you are making money trading. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you do so. Watch and like my video, and you can chat me up on my Telegram group. Today I want to show you another simple strategy that you can use. Mind you, I am not using only single indicator. I'm using combinations of indicators, and make sure you follow the rule. Now on my chart I have like 4 indicators that I'm going to show you how to use these particular indicators and their combination. I will show you the settings and how to use it. But before we do that, let me explain how you are going to use this particular strategy. Now we have this indicator that do change from green to red, which you can change the color as you like. And then we have this red arrow, we have the black arrow, and we have the green arrow. Now the black arrows are the same indicators, and this green and red arrow is the same indicator. For buy, give us a green, and for sell red color. But this black for both, either high up or down. The only difference is that the arrow will point down for sell and points up for a buy signal. So and the other indicator, theta CCI indicator, once it's changed the color either from blue or green to orange or red color. Red color is just a continuation of the trend. And then we have Murray indicator, which I'm going to show you also. We are going to use, we have the, if you look at it closely, we have different levels of Murray indicator. We have the extreme oversold, we have overshoot, then we have ultimate resistance, we have extreme overbought here, oversold rather, and then we have extreme overshoot also. Then we have ultimate support at that particular level. So let me dive in and show you how to use these particular indicators. Now, number one thing you look out for a sell setup, make sure you have this red arrow. Then follow. Once you see these red arrows, it's just alerting you to get ready. You are not going to enter a trade immediately you see this particular arrow. Number two, you wait for the black arrow to actually confirm the direction of the trend. Then number three, you can wait. You can do with these 2 indicators and trade profitably. Your stop loss will just be few pips above the previous high here. And number three, you can wait for the other indicator, for this green to change to red at this particular point for you to enter the trade at this particular point. This is a good point to enter this trade. And then when you look at this indicator, the CCI indicator actually changed to orange too. So we have perfect combination to place trade for a sell here. And here we have a perfect setup too. We have the arrow, the green arrow, giving us that the trend is about to reverse. Then we have the black arrow follow after, and this line change from red to green for a buy. So what I use this Murray indicator for is just to know the resistance or support level. So and that's why I use it. And one of the best place I normally like to place my trade is at this particular point at this particular point where we have the support here. At the tick line we have the support here, and the arrow is coming, the arrow appear after this particular point. We have the green arrow already. Here's the green arrow for a buy at the overshoot support level, and we have the black arrow followed by this indicator that changed from red to green. So at this point we are good to actually place a trade, and your stop loss can be below this overshoot region. So this is how to use. And then when you look at this CCI also, we have the indicator changing from red to blue. So, and every other thing was in agreement at this particular point. So this is the best position or point to actually place a trade for a buy. So this is how to use this particular strategy. So you can use it on any time frame you want, either 1 minute, 15 minutes, it depends on you. You can use it on any pairs, either crypto, indices, any pairs you want to trade at all. But this strategy is meant for MT4. It's not going to work. The indicator will not work on MT4 platform. So having know how to use this particular strategy, follow me and let me show you how to set it up, each indicator up one by one on a new chart. Now let me show you how to set up each indicator, and the first indicator I'm going to use is this 7, that is neighbor 7th indicator. Just look at the setting. You can change this value, this 4 and 8, you can change it, but this is what I'm using, the default setting, and just click OK, and here is it. But let's change this particular color. Let's change our background first to any color you want, but since I'm using white, let's change this one to white, and the foreground to black. You can leave every other thing the way it is, but let's change this also. Can change this to red, let's use black for down, up, let's leave as green. Then a bull candle, use green also. Then beer, let's use a black, and click OK, and here is it right now. Then let's change this indicator and make sure we use the same color for easy identification. So I'm going to change this to black, and this also to black. So once you are done, just close this. Now we have it. You can press Ctrl G on your laptop or keyboard to remove the grid on the chart, and so we've done that one. Then the next indicator I'm going to use is the arrow indicator. So let's look for it right now. Okay, and here is it. Just leave the default setting the way it is, and here is it, the arrow indicator, and here is the color, the green and red in color for this particular indicator. The next one we are going to use is filter indicator. Is this indicator that actually give us this arrow. So I want to add the filter indicator on this one. Just drag it. If you don't want it in another window, you can just drag this particular indicator, but if you want it, just click on it, and you will have it like this. But I don't want this in a separate window. So I'm going to delete it and drag it on top of this. Just drag it and drop it on top of the arrow indicator. So you can change this value, but the value is okay. You can play with the value, but this is the value I'm using. Now we have this indicator now on the other one, so it make it easier since we don't need the number the D window here, since the arrow appears on the main chart. So I'm going to use it this way so that I'll be able to see the chart clearly. So we've added 3 indicators now. You have the filter CCR 7, the arrow indicator, then let's add JJ indicator. And here is it. Just click, if you don't want the alert, you can turn it off and click OK, and here is the indicator changing from red to green. And the last indicator I'm going to add is a Murray indicator. And then you can change this value, but it's actually okay like this. Just use the default setting and click OK. Now we have everything on the chart right now. This is it on the chart, the O indicator, and here is the complete setup for this particular strategy. And here is it. And let me explain again that for a sell, this arrow must be present, number 1. Then number 2, allow the black arrow to appear. Once you see the black arrow, you can place your trade if you're an aggressive trader, but you can wait for this indicator to turn to red in agreement. So at this point, this actually confirm it also. The filter CCI indicator turn from blue to orange, so you can place a trade for a sell. And at the same time, once this appear for a buy, you have this followed by black arrow and this change to gray, then you can place your trade, your stop loss just 50 pips below this previous low. And the same thing here. This is one of my best place, one of the best position that I normally like to place my trade at this extreme overshoot or extreme overbought. Now this is extreme overshoot. Then I have the arrow, I have the black following, this change from orange to blue, and this indicator change from red to green at this particular point. So this is a good position to place a trade. So the line that I actually like on Murray are the extreme overshoot or extreme overbought to place a trade, or the middle central pivot point. So but you can place trade at any point once every other thing is in agreement. You have the 2 arrows, the the other indicator turns from green to red, and then we have this in agreement, the filter indicator. Then you can place your trade. So this is how to use this particular strategy. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you do so. The strategy is actually free. Chat me up on my Telegram group. You will surely get access to this particular setup. Till I come your way again, I remain your fellow trader, Joe, and bye for now.